What should you actually feel during a glute bridge? Before we jump in the true spirit of peak physic, let's start with today's upbeat thought. Train your body, strengthen your mind, and trust the process. Now back to our topic. Have you ever done a glute bridge and wondered, where am I supposed to feel this? You should mainly feel your glutes, the muscles in your buttocks, working to lift your hips. You may also feel your abdominal muscles gently bracing and your hamstrings helping in the background, but your abs are not meant to be the main muscle driving the movement. The purpose of the glute bridge is to strengthen the glutes and practice extending the hips while keeping your pelvis and lower back controlled. So let's look at how the movement is supposed to feel, and the 5 things worth checking while you do it. Lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. Place your feet around hip-width apart, with your heels a comfortable distance from your glutes. Keep your whole foot planted. Gently brace your abs, squeeze both glutes, and lift your hips. At the top, your shoulders, hips, and knees should form a fairly straight line. Pause briefly and feel the contraction in your glutes. Then lower your hips slowly and with control. Now let's go through the 5 things to pay attention to. First, your glutes should feel like they're doing the main work. You should notice the strongest contraction around your buttocks, especially as you reach the top. Think this way: my glutes are lifting my hips, not simply, I'm throwing my hips upward. The movement is hip extension, and the glutes are one of the main muscles responsible for it. Feel the abs gently supporting you. Your abdominal muscles should also feel firm or lightly engaged. They're helping you keep your ribs, pelvis, and lower back controlled while your hips move. Think of your abs as supporting the movement rather than performing the movement, so you don't need a strong abdominal burn. You simply want enough bracing to keep your body stable while your glutes do the lifting. You may also feel some work in the backs of your thighs. That's completely normal. Your hamstrings also contribute to hip extension, so this isn't a glutes-only exercise. The key is that your glutes should still feel like the main contributors. And if your hamstrings repeatedly cramp, don't just push through it. Try bringing your feet slightly closer to your body, reducing the height of the lift, or slowing the movement down. Now pay attention to your lower back. The lift should come primarily from your hips, rather than from creating a large arch through your spine. As your hips reach the top, stop at a comfortable position where your body forms a fairly straight line from shoulders through hips to knees. You don't need to keep lifting higher. Higher isn't automatically better. The goal is to extend the hips while keeping the pelvis and lower back controlled. Finally, look at the rest of your setup. Keep your feet firmly planted. Let your knees track in the same general direction as your feet. Then lift smoothly, pause briefly at the top, and lower under control. You don't need to rush through the repetitions, and you don't need to chase a huge range of motion. If you lose your position, slow down or reduce the range of motion. Good reps should look controlled from the first centimeter to the last. The goal isn't to lift your hips as high as possible, it's to lift them with your glutes while keeping your body controlled. And in that same spirit, let's end with today's actionable learning. Commit to yourself. Do a few glute bridges today. As you do them, simply notice: where do you feel the work? Train smarter, not harder. Thanks for watching.